Hey, it's Craig Enyart here, the Enyart Group, eXp Realty. You know, you've seen the news. I'm actually getting really tired of this. What you see constantly in the marketplace right now, today, on this day, Friday, and this is the 17th of June right now. So we hear this: market is shifting, rates are exploding. These are things you read in the news, things you see in the news. Keep this in mind. The news loves to send panic through the consumer. Why? Because we react to panic. We read things when we see the panic that's out there. Don't pay attention to the news. This shift has been occurring for quite some time. Yes, rates are up. Absolutely, rates are up. But we knew this coming along for many, many months. As a matter of fact, we collectively, the Enyart Group, warned our buyers for several months that this day was coming. And as early as 6 months ago with our buyers, we said, look, we better lock into something now because rates are going to be going up. And they held back, saying, no, we think they're going to come down. The prices are going to drop. We're going to have this crash because we see the narrative out there about the market crashing and yada, yada, yada. That's because they follow the wrong news. You've got to look at the facts and the way things are. Gotta look at the facts, right? So let's digest the facts a tad bit. So right now we're hovering about 6.25 right now. If you're a buyer out there and you are thinking on the fence, borderline, teeter-tottering, and you think you're gonna wait until the market comes down, reconsider. You know, you have a right to be a little bit miffed about the rates and where they are, but the reality is that we're shifting back to a more normal market. Do you want rates in the 5.5%, 6% range, 4%, 3%, where you're competing against 30 other offers, driving prices up on the homes in a very unhealthy way? That has been our market over the past 2-3 years. Just very, very unhealthy, more so in the past 2 years, where you have these multiple offers and just ridiculous bids out there in an incredibly, very unhealthy market. So now, thankfully, we're coming back to some market normality in this, and with rates that have shifted back up. By the way, when Fed makes a rate change, the market has already anticipated those changes. So the rates that were in place were in anticipation of what the Fed was going to do, right? So rates again today not moving because they anticipated this move already with the Fed. And guess what? The Fed's going to raise them again, right? So Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, predicting high 6s, low 7s, end of this year, early next year. High 6s, low 7s. Also, many sources calculating that home prices will increase, still increasing, but there's a deceleration of the increase. So rather than doing this, we're going to be doing this on the increases. So 2022, we're going to be up 9%, okay, around 9% growth. Next year, close to 5%. The year after that, close to 4%. And rates will continue to go up, okay, and that is because that's what happens. Also worth noting too, with this rate now at 6.25%, this is not, if you look at the past 50 years of rates, we are on the lower end of the spectrum of where we've been the past 50 years. So again, not crazy. And pay scale, and one could say, yeah, but that's when home prices were 200,000. Well, yeah, the home prices are quite a bit up now, but so are incomes, so are savings pools, etc. out there where we're up. Okay, so keep that in mind. Also, too, we're not going to crash. Please get this, erase this from your vocabulary. Prices are only going to go up. Why? Because of supply and demand. A vast lack of inventory for the demand that's out there, and that pushes prices up. As interest rates increase, follow the economics on this. As interest rates increase, so too will rents increase because more people that can't afford to buy a home need to rent, right? So that said, demand will be up in rentals, so rental prices will be going up. So if you're in a rental now and you're going to wait for something to happen, you better get out now and jump into the marketplace now. Millennials. Right now, millennials are the saving grace of the purchase power in the marketplace today. Baby boomers going away, millennials are coming in. and there are a lot of them. Matter of fact, I think it's close to, I want to say 56% of the buying public will be millennials this year, next year, and beyond. So a tremendous buy power coming through with the millennials. So that is really gripping us for more growth in the marketplace for demand in homes. Okay, so keep that in mind. So rates going up. Election year, so also November is a midterm election. Rates are going to hold tight for now, but certainly after the midterm election, you're going to see them spike up. That's when you're going to be up to the higher 6%, 6.75 is somewhere around there at the end of the year. So we are constantly at eXp training on this, making sure that the agents have the right narrative, making sure that our customers have the right narrative on what is really going on out there. If you want more information on this, then let me know. 949-374-8870. Craig Enyart, the Enyart Group, eXp Realty of California. We also train on this. So realtors, if you want to jump on our training, our mastermind groups, our calls, we do several of these calls each week. We also have mastermind groups that are every quarter. We'll be in Las Vegas next month. We've got an event coming up in Santa Cruz. We've got mastermind meetings in San Diego. We are also out again in Las Vegas and Tennessee and other pockets of the country as well. But this is what we do for our agents, though. Educate so they can then educate their sellers and their buyers. And this is really a time for celebration, everyone. We are moving to a more healthy housing market. The last markets have just driven us crazy as realtors because it was a bloodbath, just giving everything we had, arms or legs, everything. Now we get to negotiate. Now we get to spend some time with homes that are coming on the market. They're going to sit a little bit longer on the marketplace, in the marketplace. So now our buyers can come in and start to negotiate, and we'll help them through that negotiation process, right? So this is a good thing. It's very healthy. Any questions, let me know. Craig Enyart, the Enyart Group, eXp Realty of California. Have a great weekend, everyone. God bless. Take care.